Before the Losers Club, before the murders, before the sewers of Derry were soaked in nightmares, something ancient crashed into our world. Let's dive into the true origin of the IT, or the Pennywise the Dancing Clown, where he came from, why Derry was chosen, everything he did across It, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, and finally how Welcome to Derry expands his mythology. To understand Pennywise, we need to go way before Derry existed. It is not a demon, not a clown, it's a cosmic entity. In Stephen King's universe, it is made of deadlights, pure destructive energy, born in the Macroverse, a dimension outside time and space. Its natural form can't even be comprehended by humans. What we see, the clown, the spider, these are just physical avatars. In the ancient universe, it was already feeding on fear, shaping itself into whatever terrified its prey, and eventually, it decided to find a new feeding ground. During prehistoric times, long before humans settled Maine, something crashed into Earth like a meteor. That impact site would later become the town of Derry. From that moment, it went into a kind of hibernation, sleeping beneath the soil. When humans finally built Derry on top of the crash site, it awakened and found the perfect hunting ground. Why Derry? Because the town's history is soaked with violence, trauma, and tragedy. And it manipulates these events to keep fear constant. It influences the town itself, making adults ignore horrors, making tragedies look normal. This is why Derry feels cursed. It follows a cycle. It wakes up every 27 years, feeds on fear, then returns to hibernation. Some of the historical attacks include the disappearance of 91 settlers in the 18th century, the Kitchener Ironworks explosion, the Black Spot nightclub fire, mass child disappearances every generation. It shapes itself into whatever its victims fear. Lepers, headless ghosts, giant birds, or classic Pennywise the Clown. Why a clown? Because kids love clowns, and their fear is easier to season. The movie opens with one of its most famous kills, little Georgie Denbrough. From there, Pennywise stalks the Losers Club, using their deepest traumas. Bill's guilt, Beverly's abuse, Eddie's illnesses, Ben's loneliness, Mike's past tragedy, Richie's secrets, Stanley's anxiety. But something unique happens. The losers fight back. They learn Pennywise's weakness, courage. When they stop being afraid, it loses power. Pennywise is injured and forced into hibernation early. 27 years later, Pennywise returns, angrier, hungrier, and more brutal. He massacres adults, children, and manipulates the town again. The losers reunite, now grown up. It targets each of them. Beverly relives her trauma, Richie faces inner truths, Eddie finally stands up to fear. The climax takes place deep beneath Derry, near its true form, the Deadlights. The losers don't defeat Pennywise with weapons. They defeat him by belittling him, stripping away his power. You're just a clown. Reduced by their courage, Pennywise collapses with its death. The new prequel series, Welcome to Derry, dives into the origin of Pennywise, not just the cosmic entity, but the clown persona itself. The history of the Hanlon family, the Bowers family's twisted legacy, how racism, violence, and trauma fuel its hunger, new characters who show how deeply it influenced generations. One of the biggest reveals is that Pennywise's clown identity may come from a real man, possibly someone whose soul or image Pennywise absorbed. The series also explores early victims, the town's secrets, and how it manipulates people psychologically long before physically attacking. From cosmic being to clown, from ancient deadlights to modern nightmares, Pennywise is not just a monster, he's a mirror showing the darkest parts of the human mind. And Welcome to Derry proves one thing: the story of it is far from over. If you like this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment on which Stephen King character you want next.